Boudreaux's raising the ace-8 off here, and I believe when he gets folded to Beaupre, it's going to be interesting to see if he decides to just flat or 3-bet the ace-jack here.
He's been 3-betting a lot in the same spot, so.
Yeah, before too long here, St. John might be in the spot where he can't find a spot.
Yeah, I really wish he would have gone with the ace-jack.
Yeah, that was my initial instinct, was to shove the ace-jack, but
by the time the next big blind hits him, he's not going to have enough chips to make anyone fold. That's the problem.
It's very, and you might be right.
And even if he does double,
most players would agree with that. I've always been
I completely agree with your strategy. You'd rather shove and pick up some chips and have fold equity.
He might not get
those spots, but
in the next 5 or 6 hands, he might not get that chance.
You're right. That could easily happen. But those are the chances we take. And Beaupre actually decided to take the ace-jack call route now. If Boudreaux continues here, Beaupre will just flatten, see what happens, and he'll never re-raise here, but he's never folding either.
Oh, Boudreaux with a move.
Yeah, his first continuation bet I think he's made in these spots.
In these scenarios, it's almost always right to call when you're in position and you hit some part of the flop.
And Beaupre has him out chips, so it's certainly an okay spot to put some pressure on him with these pay jumps coming up. And he's going to call.
Now you put your opponent in a really bad position
Yeah.
on the next card, and if it happens to be an ace, it's even worse.
Now Boudreaux reaches for chips instantly.
Yeah, that's a great card actually for him to represent. Raise under the gun, continuation bet a hand maybe like ace king, and that's a great hand he can represent. It's going to put Beaupre under a lot of pressure here. And I think on top of that, he knows that Beaupre's the kind of guy who can't fold a hand like ace jack. Whereas I think he believes a lot of players here won't fold that hand.
I think he's still going to find a call here. He's got middle pair. He's got a gut shot. He's got a diamond blocker. The only thing he's really worried about is ace king. Maybe ace queen.
Ace queen, yeah. King queen.
I'm guessing he's going to fold here actually, Beaupre.
Yeah, I think it's accurate to fold here. There's just a lot of. He's not going to fold. But
I've gotten you on both streets already here.
Yeah.
I just feel like there's a lot of hands.
There's no way you force your opponent to bet here on the river. There's no way you can bet again. If he puts out the third bet here,
if he puts the pot size all in bet,
I don't think he has it in him though. Because your opponent could easily have a straight. He could have 2 pair.
no. I mean, if he would have 3-bet ace.
I'll tell you what, man. I'm giving him a ton of credit for firing a third bullet here. That's awesome.
This is very similar to a hand that was on the final table of the main event
Beaupre. I mean, that's if he calls here, that's sick. It's not an easy spot.
600,000, beautiful bet. Wow.
Definitely looks like a value.
There was a hand in the main event of the World Series that was just finished where the board is 9, 10, king, or 9, 10, jack, king.
Oh, Beaupre's he's.
What do you think he's going to do? Call or fold?
I don't see how he can. I mean, your opponent has shown a massive strength here. It's either a total bluff.
Yeah, you can see. Look, he doesn't like it right here. He see his facial expression.
He just said, "I'm not a believer." He said.
The pot's laying him almost 3-1 on this bet. It's a really tough call. He's got second pair and nothing. He can beat almost nothing. Can't beat ace queen or queen jack or king queen or any of these hands.
Wow, look at that! And the best play of the day made so far by Boudreaux.
Yeah, that was a
world-class play right there.
Yep, to fire 3 bullets at that is something else.
Like I said, the right turn card came off for him in order to continue barreling.
And Beaupre is going to come back and watch this later. I mean, his instincts were right. It didn't feel right to him, but
He could have taken control of the pot if he made a small raise on the turn, and won that pot. If he thought his opponent was, if he thought he had the best hand at that point.
And I don't necessarily think that Beaupre did anything wrong in that spot. It was just Boudreaux
played
as well.
I
mean, I think Beaupre played it just fine. It just Boudreaux had the balls to fire 3 bullets into that thing.